Hey, and welcome back. We're going to take a look here at a great application. It's one of my favorites when I'm looking for keywords and keyword phrases and matching up a resume to a job description, and it's called JobScan. Now, it's free for the first 4 or 5 scans. You can add more scans for a small price. You'll see here that I actually have an account for this. But a couple of things we want to walk through on this application. You notice up here it says 90% of large companies use application tracking systems to search for qualified candidates from large applicant pools. And that's what this tool does. This tool is actually written by a former employee who wrote ATSs, created them. So he's looking at it from inside the beltway, so to speak. And over here you have a couple of areas. You have this one area here that says paste resume. And obviously this is where you would paste your resume in. And on the other side, you would paste in your job description. And then you press the submit button and it'll scan your resume, compare it to the job description, and give you some really good analytics. Now, to save time and money, I'm going to go on over here and click on try sample resume, and it's going to give us a resume for someone who is in the mobile phones industry. This could be AT&T, it could be Verizon, it could be Sprint. Goes through our resume, and the first thing it says is 72% of your resume matches the job description, but what we're really gunning for is 85%. Now, let's look at some of the analytics. Word count. Well, it says that there are 1,051 words in your resume, and apparently this is a little bit larger than most companies want to look at because they want to keep it to 750 words. So you'd have to go back and do a little bit of editing and bring it in and make it tighter, make your resume a little bit more pithy. The other thing is it apparently the job description wants an advanced degree, so a master's degree, perhaps an MBA or a master's in IT. And so you'd want to go back and look at that and include it if you have an advanced degree. If you don't, then you probably want to just move on. The other thing is it talks about measurable results, and I can't quite seem to grab that whole phrase. There we go. It says there are fewer than 5 mentions of measurable results in your resume. Consider adding more specific achievements. So if you came up with a sales program and that sales program generated $1.5 million to the company's bottom line, that is a measurable result. If you happen to work in a call center and you reduced employee turnover from 400% to 300%, which sounds large, but that seems to be the industry standard, that would be a measurable or a tangible result. And then the job match. And this is where, remember we talked about, you have to make your job title a perfect match to what they're looking for. So right here, they are looking for a senior product leader. Now, if yours says senior product manager, you might get a few points on it, but why not just change manager to leader and get all the points? And so this is where you want to do that. Now, come down here to the hard skills. And what we want to look at is we're going to look at the first 4 or 5 items. So on the job description. In the job description, the word mobile came up 8 times. And as you can see on the left-hand side on your resume, mobile came up 8 times. So that's a match. Now, customer experience. This came up 7 times. And you'll notice the resume doesn't have any. So you'd have to go back in your resume and find places to put in the word customer experience. Implemented marketing program that enhanced the customer experience. And you need to find 7 places to do that. And as you come down the line here, you can see what they're looking for. For the most part, you're looking at the top 4 or 5 areas. Let me do that again. The top 4 or 5 areas that they're looking for. Now, you notice over here that you have Android mentioned 4 times. They're looking for Android for 3, so you're good in that area. So you can go down, you can click show more and things like that. Now, we can also come down to the soft skills, and you'll notice that on the soft skills, on your side of the resume, you've got a lot of X's there. So let's look at the top 3 or 4. What are they looking for? Well, innovative, vision, innovation, accountability, attention to detail. So again, you want to go back into your resume and come up with 4 instances where you can use the word innovative, 3 instances where you said vision and innovation again. So they have innovative and innovation and accountability. So you want to figure those in, but the top 4 or 5 categories really tell you what's going on. And then you want to pick up some of the other ones, like down here, high standards, whatever that happens to mean, they have that. Their ability to lead. Now, this is really key. They want ability to lead. If you have prior military experience and you rose anywhere above the rank in the Army of, let's say, a private, you have some type of ability to lead. If you're in the Navy and you worked with other sailors or any of those things, ability to lead is almost a go-to if you happen to be in the Marine Corps at any level. And so these are the things you want to add as you go through. And when you come back and you rescan your resume, you're looking for that sweet spot of 85% or higher. 95 would be terrific. So let's go down here and look at keywords. Okay, and look at the top 5 here. They have, and this is interesting, they have the word team mentioned 11 times, but they have the word teams, plural, mentioned 5 times. So this is obviously a key indicator, something they're critically looking at. So you want to go over and find where can you use the word team, product, business, teams. So I developed a training program for the sales team, and then I took the sales teams out into the field and showed them how to use this new training. So that's what you want to look at. Goals. They have goals mentioned 5 times here, and of course, goals isn't mentioned at all. Opportunities are not mentioned in the resume, but they are 4 times over in the job description. And you can come down and look at this. This is an odd one here, comfort. I'm not sure what they mean by comfort. Are they talking about my lazy boy in the living room, or are they talking about being comfortable dealing with customers? So we'll come back down here, and it gives you this really great graph because some people are very, very visually oriented. And you can go down and you can compare, things like mobile, customer experience, product management, customer facing. I'm not sure what customer facing means. I'm going to suppose that they mean FaceTime. And then they've got things like iPhone and design and tablets. So by using this simple tool, you can go in, do a perfunctory scan of your resume to the job you're looking for. Look at your score, go back in, and you can print these out, by the way. Go back in, modify your existing resume, and punch up those keywords and keyword phrases. Rescan it again, and once you've got it up to, like I said before, 85 or 95%, if you can get 100%, that's even better. That would be terrific. So these are just some of the tools we're showing in this course. As I said, for the most part, it's free, but they keep sending me emails saying, hey, by the way, you have 5 more scans. So check it out, and the application is called JobScan. And that's what you want to look at, and it's a terrific tool. And we'll come back and visit more of these applications as we proceed through this class.